Good morning. I saw that there was a 9 a.m. open race at some point in the last day or so, and I'm like, I'm up around that time. This feels really early for me. I don't know why. It shouldn't, but it does. And so we're going to dive into this thing. Oh, I just realized. Hold on one second. Would help if I put my face light on just a little bit here. Alright, so I'm going to hide this for now, and we're going to say that we're ready. About a 9 a.m. start, so we got a few minutes to just chill here. We got time. Let's have a little fun. Alright, looks like we got about 7 of us in here right now. That could change in a little bit, but this early? I mean, I'm gonna guess I'm racing against several people in Europe or something like that too. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of redemption after this past week's Swiss loss. We'll see how this one goes. But I figure if I'm going to practice, I might as well do it with an actual race setting so that it feels a little bit, you know, more important than just a casual run. We'll see how this goes. But bright and early on a Sunday morning, it's going to be hotter than hell here. I'm not looking forward to that. Ugh. Really not looking forward to that. Looks like someone dropped out. We're down to 6. Let's see, open seed. I think I might do the uncle route first. I've been getting away from doing Houlihan. I don't know why. Maybe because I feel like it starts me out a little bit slower in the beginning. Alright, everyone's readied up. We should have less than a minute to a start. Just waiting for that 15-second countdown to begin. Alright, there it goes. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. That's a nice start. I like being able to get some mobility pretty fast here. Nice garbage tree pull. Sure. Out of my way. I'll grab this. Alright, let's go to Sank. I want to get right to the village and activate this flute. That's definitely, Oh, good. Look at that! We can do all the things in the village. Check Sick Kid, and we can go and activate our flute while we're there. I just hope we find bombs on the way. Alright, so we know the tree pull's kind of garbage. Let's see what the bush crab has for us. Yes! Gimme! Gimme all the bombs. Alright, that works. We can get some more inside the woods, too. Alright, full heart. That's a good sign. Agra should hopefully not be required. At least not by item. We'll see what the access is later. Perfect. Watch there be bombs in the clearing over here. That would be absolutely funny. No, but I'll take it because we need to get at the bottle vendor money, so even that 20 will help. Beautiful. We're not hunting down the moon pearl. Alright, let's knock out all the things. Super happy to get a nice, easy, clearable village, basically. We could do almost everything. The only thing we can't do is the library. But... oh, look, there's a bottle here anyway. Ooh, and a blue mail. The hell? Why are all 4 bottles in the game at 3 minutes and 50 seconds? What is that? I don't know if I like that at all. Like, why? There better be something at Sick Kid. Because it would be funny if that's trash, and then, like, it just gave you all these bottles anyway. I don't have enough money yet. Oh, look. Well, let's see what we get here. There. That helps. We'll get another 20 in here, so we're good. Ooh. The lightning coin. Alright, so besides bottles, we're really not getting anything of any type of importance yet. That's a ripoff. Okay. Throw me a bone here, Seed. Give me something. And look at this real quick. Alright, red crystal at desert. Pendant here, crystal at eastern. Okay. Well, that's something. We can at least do the back of escape now. Of course. Alright, let's scout this stuff down here. We want that. Alright, so that's not bad because it didn't take us too long to find our first sword. Here I am acting like I have it already. I saw a sword, so just hit the B button. It does nothing. Alright, let's do the back of escape, I think. And then we'll do our southern checks after this, but I'm, like, curious about what's here. We do have access to all of the front, too, so... Map. Alright. So, we at least know that we're item tight in the front, and that's good information. Alright, let's do our checks over here to the west, and then we'll go back to east. I forgot that I have the flute. Probably would make it a little bit easier. Alright, I'm gonna check the desert stuff real quick. Just because it's pretty fast to do when you have flute. Shovel, that's interesting. You know, I'm gonna just make sure... Yeah, alright, we did that correct. I wanted to make sure I didn't swap around my crystal and pendant info, so we will have to go into desert at some point. Okay. Alright, let's go back. We'll do Mini Moldworm and head over to Ice Cave. And we can fake Flipper, but we can't afford Zora unless we get lucky with money. On my way. Dude! The hell was that? What a bad cave that was for me. I could have probably just used Ether. If I had enough magic for it, I might have. Yeah, probably to use it once. What a waste of time. Like, I know I could do better than that. I don't know why I just kind of flubbed in that corner and just let him keep on hitting me. Yep. Perfect. We had just enough. Goodbye. Samaria's good. Doesn't really help me right now. Alright, so I'm thinking we fake Flipper to see what's on the island, Hobo, and at least the waterfall. We can scout Zora Ledge too. Just the heart. Okay, nothing major there. God's sakes. Alright. Like, get in the whirlpool, please. Thank you. Okay. My luck, there'll be a piece of heart in the left-hand chest. Watch. Nope. Sort of a vanilla shield upgrade. Alright, we don't have enough money for Zora, but we're just gonna peek. It's just money. Let's get out of here. Alright. Let's do Front of Escape real quick. And then we can always get out of here and do a dip into Eastern. We do have a couple checks on Death Mountain, but it's not super great unless we get like a mirror or a hook shot. But we might need to go up there. So what do we really want to... I mean, another glove or a hammer would be ideal, because we'd get Dark World access and could start doing some other stuff. Because we're starting to get a little locked out of here. There it is. Alright, so I'm glad I came in here. So we do have Dark World access now. So we have a whole bunch of dumb stuff we can do. Alright, I say we just go for it. We'll abandon Dark Cross and hope that that's nothing. I didn't really need to go here. We could have just gone to house because of flute, but that's alright. So we never set foot in the Eastern or in Sage's Closet, but without having a bow, I wasn't really going crazy. No bow or lamp to really put Eastern in full logic. There could be something in there, but... Oops. Alright, what do we got? Skull Woods and... Ooh, Pod. That's ugly. Ice. And everything else is a regular crystal. Cool. So, yeah, good info. So, going into Thieves is not necessarily the worst call. Well, now we got our Zora money. Pendant Pod sucks, though. It really does. Man, the village is just garbage. Alright. Let's hope we get something good in Thieves, because I definitely just want to start here. I know I don't have the hammer, but I think we gotta just take the risk that we don't need that chest. It's beatable otherwise. Not a great first item. That's really good. Going up the mountain is going to be more of a priority now. I don't know why I'm doing that. What am I doing? I'm losing my mind. I'm totally losing my mind. I was thinking I was somewhere else. In my head, I'm thinking of next steps, and I just lost track of where I was. That's just dumb. You know what we can do, though? What's our stun prize? $5. Pretty bad. Okay. Can we not hit everything? Thank you. Okay, that was decent. Good refill. One item left. We don't have the key yet, so we're either hoping it's on blind if the key's in blind cell, or we just get the other item or map compass, whatever we haven't seen yet, in blind cell, which means... And actually, the interesting thing is, so what I've learned with the logic in this dungeon is... Oh, come on. Why are you doing that? If the small key is locked in the big chest, then technically this is a hammer lock dungeon, even though we're not gonna need it. Like, blind is hammer locked, which means it was accessible before coming in here somehow. Or I'm at least supposed to have it. Okay, so we just gotta hope then to dodge the, thank you. Get out of my face. Alright, we gotta hope to dodge the item in the big chest. So we're hoping it's on blind. So I do have a blue potion if I need it. But we already got the fire shield too, which helps dodge some stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right down to Hype Cave, and then we might just save and quit from there and go up the mountain. But I don't want to lose out on checking Hype Cave. Nice miss. Okay. Good enough. Okay, we got the last item. Perfect. Alright, so that's fully cleared. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I might as well take the Smith with me after I do Dig Game, because if I'm going to have to save and quit after Hype Cave anyway, then I could turn him in, then go up. It's not, like, the worst scenario. And then at least that turn-in will be done. Okay. I have a feeling the hammer is going to be a little trolly in this seed, but we'll see. Alright, come along, sir. We'll go to Stumpy, and then we'll check Hype Cave. Get me out of there. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, we don't have a trolley hammer. We can easily get to the pod area if we needed to. We don't for a while. But this allows us to do a lot more now. Alright, let's turn in the smith and then we'll go up the mountain. Yeah, well, allows us to get to Hera. Not that I want to do that. But we have a lot of checks up the mountain, so we should find something that'll progress us. Thanks. You're so helpful. Alright, now we get old man. Not extremely helpful, but it's there. Wish we had boots. We do not. Alright, we can peek at the item up here, get the item inside if it's worth. Well, that's helpful. It's mirror locked though. We'll skip that. As tempting as it might be, but it's not worth. Alright, Paradox. What you got for me? Okay, now we can get a Master Sword. Nice. So maybe it'd be worth taking that trip over there. I could possibly dive into Hera for a second. Because I don't have to worry about... With Hookshot, I don't have to worry about it being fire-locked. But it's a pendant, so I'm not really... I don't know. God, the rest of this is trash. Getting the mirror also lets me just go into open up the Turtle Rock portal and clean the rest of this up quickly. So that's kind of good. Another heart container. Alright, we'll at least know what opens this. It's Quake. We'll go here. Okay. Okay. That's good. Yeah, we'll just do this. Come on. I went the wrong way. Like, really wrong way. Then we'll go grab our Master Sword. This might not be the most efficient route, but then I don't have to come back over here. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that's exactly what we needed. So that's going to give us some direction. Alright, let's go grab the Master Sword, and then we have some dungeons we can do. I didn't want to go here. Waste of time. No! Whatever. Apparently it's too early for this. You know what? I hope to not go into pod, but we're just going to do this in case we don't get anything out of Eastern, and I decide to make the pod dip after because it is clearable. Even though it's a pendant, 5 items, we might need to go in there. So I'm just going to prepare like I'm going to do it. But we'll do Eastern first. I can also do Sage's Closet on the way because we didn't do that yet. Alright. Nothing of real value. Alright. This first. Alright. It'd be great if it gave us 1, 2, 3 items so we could skip the antiquary chest, but that would be begging. Well, that is one. Almost. The bottom one spawned on me. It's 2. Okay, so maybe it will do what I want. Give it to me right here in the big chest. I also have to consider checking desert. If desert's not boots locked, we can clear it out. Of course not. Watch this be the map over here too. I'll be annoyed. But you know what? Maybe checking that area, now that I have the mirror, checking Mire area might not be a bad idea. If Mire opens with Ether, I could technically clear it. It's not like the best of things, but it is something I can do. I knew it. I called that crap. Oh well. Oh, excuse me. What do you... I must have hit the first one on him before he moved. There. Always good when you can get that one proper. Alright, let's try this again. Nah, whatever. Now I'm way off. It's like such a great fast strat, but it is punishing if you miss it. Like to a point where I don't even know if it's worth me doing it. Alright. Just for the density, I think I'm going to take a quick look around Pod because I'm here, and then I'll go to Desert. Alright, so we gotten 2 keys. If we get a 3rd key on the bridge, then I'm gonna guess that we're just gonna drop down here and get an item. If this is a small key, then I'll have to go and open up the big chest, or the big key chest. Okay. Then we'll take a look at it. Because it may or may not be a key at this point. Because we got 4 in the front. I'm going to look at it now, because if it's the big chest, it would feel bad to not do this, and then go in the back, and then not be able to open up the chests and stuff. That would be bad. Oh, it's another key. Alright, so we had 5 keys in the front. Sure, why not? Alright, well we know this is something. Nothing good, but it was something. We haven't gotten a single item out of here yet. That kind of sucks. I hope there's something good here. That's decent. Really good chance I'm not going to go to Helma. Even if it has an item. Because that just sucks. It will have an item, because that was the last thing that was there, was the big key. Because this hasn't been of value, but we did it fairly quickly, so... I'm not gonna... Alright. Getting the sword was good, but certainly not required. So that was a little bit of a bust. But again, it's one of those things where if I don't do it, there'd probably be something there. And honestly, the nice part about this is if Mire is accessible right now, that Tempered Sword just made it a whole lot easier. It's not. It's also Quake. Good to know. Okay, Desert's fully beatable now. Perfect. And that gives us 2 more checks to do up in Northern Dark World. But we'll go do Desert right now. Alright. And we'll probably just grab this stupid shovel just in case. God forbid that actually leads to something. So this was boots locked. I mean, they were right there, so it didn't matter. coward shot me in the back. Alright, well that's already one item, so we should get the small key in the center chest. We might as well just see if it's here. Because we're still looking for both rods. We're looking for flippers. Go in... Damn. Like, I'm just not paying attention. I say it and then I don't do it. Kinda need the key, dude. I'm looking at what I need and then I just blow by it. So we need Quake, flippers, both rods. I think that's basically what we need for Go. Alright, well now we have Skull Woods open, and we can do Red Bomb after that if we don't get an item out of there. So that's pretty good. That worked. Alright. One step closer. And since I gotta do North Dark World, after I do Skull Woods, I could check out all the northern checks that I didn't do, including the boots checks that are up here, but we'll do the dungeon first. Because we're right here. That worked. Alright, let's see if Moth is gonna drop an item for me. Get away from the spikes, please. Man, you're being a complete jerk. Ah, I can't. That was not good. Please. Not great, but he's dead. Map. Alright. We'll go back in and get this chest, and then we'll check the front. The good news is it opens up Red Bomb, so it does give me something else to look at. Beautiful. So we really Flipper and Quake from Go. But that, no it didn't. We need Quake in order to put Turtle Rock in play. Which is good, because at least then we know it's not there. The only dungeons we have positioned, besides the one item in here, is penance shit. So, we're gonna hope that we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I don't have the big key here, right? Correct. There it is. Alright. It's in the big chest. Alright, whatever. Let's go. It does open up the awful vanilla flippers possibility, because I had not been up to Zora. We're gonna hope that's not it. Okay, good. Really was hoping we didn't have to chase down a cape in addition to all this other crap. Hold on. Touche, game. The only thing that's really good, we know the flippers can't be on pet. That's a guarantee because of Ice Palace. Quake, on the other hand, Quake can be anywhere. Okay. Well, those checks were garbage. Let's see. If I'm going to do pyramid and catfish, I'll couple that with the red bomb. I have a couple other things I can do down here first. That's wrong. No, it didn't matter. Come on. I'm abandoning a couple mirror checks down here, which may not be smart, but... Well... I guess I could still do them. This is going to take more time, but I'll get them in. Because the reality is the only other check I could do is to go up, and I guess I could do that after I do some of this stuff. I could go up and check Hera, and I can also get the Ether Tablet while I'm there. It just... I don't know. What's right, what's wrong, who knows? We're damned if we do, damned if we don't type of scenario, I think. Like, which location is correct? The only place we're really hoping it's not is there better not be something on Halma, because I ditched that, and that's probably like the last place I'm gonna go. So we're really hoping... we don't need that. We're really, really hoping that that's nothing. Okay, I'm not disappointed with that. Alright, let's see if this is our answer. I can even check Dark Cross really quickly while I'm here, if I really feel like I need to. I don't know. It's kind of a shitty check, but it could be something. We don't need the red now. Whatever. Okay, thank God. I also have the mushroom turn in real quick too. There, there they are. Okay, thank goodness. We'll stock up while we're here. And then let's go down and do Swamp and see if Quake's there. So we'll do an about face right now. Good old mushroom turn in. We had the mushroom for a little while. I don't remember where it was. Love it. Okay. Alright, we get an item here? Yes, please. It is, but it's garbage. We're gonna go right to Argus and hope it's on the way. Come on. Oh, I have no magic. That's right. Okay. Come on. There it is. That was not correct. I'm moving too much. Okay. Well, good enough time to practice, I guess. Ah, screwed it up again. I never turned. Like, man. What the heck? There we go. Like, I know I can do it. One bomb remaining. Way to go. Okay. There's one item left in here. Alright. This sucks, but we're gonna quickly go left side to see if we can find it. And then honestly, I might go into ice. Because it's the green pendant, it was untouchable logically until we found these flippers anyway. And it's quick. Get me away from these things. I always kind of hope Left Side Swamp has the troll because I know no one wants to do this. So I'm hoping that it's here and that other people skipped it for a while. Because that would make life a lot better for me. It is not. Okay. Well, I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to go into ice, I think. Because at this point, this is technically the most dense we have for a play, because it's with a green pen and 4 items. I'm going to set up like we're going to go to Cold Stare and beat it just because of green pendant. And hope that we're pleasantly surprised that we don't have to. But I don't have a lot of faith in that. But we'll see. I like how I get that first try now, but I struggled with that in the last couple times I played when it actually mattered more. That's fine. This still matters. It's still a race. Alright, that's one item. That's the second item. We don't have a key. We're just gonna drop down and open the big chest. Beautiful. Made the right call. Alright, let's go. Let's go to Meyer first. And then we'll go up and do Tiara. Alright. hoping for an early big key here. You know, Mire likes to give you the God Mire when you don't need it, and then it just hides it from you when you do. So we're going to hope it's in the spy chest. If not, then we got to search more. It's annoying. Probably skip cutscene unless we get a small key above it. Alright, probably going to need to... I'm not going to have enough light torches. It's alright, we got 2 greens. I'm not worried about it. Unless I hit the switch and go back. We'll probably just pop the green, honestly. Yeah. It feels bad, but whatever. Perfect. All right. I don't know if that's right. Or did it just get eaten? Oh yeah, because you gotta put it somewhere else. Okay. Got it. Spike eats it. You gotta put it on the bar above it. Go. Just go. Alright, now it's time to turtle rock. Alright, that wasn't bad. So the only thing that I did that took up some time that didn't really have any value in it was going into pod, but I did get a tempered sword out of it, so there is a little bit of time there that I'm going to save because of tempered. But if I find another sword in, let's say, like GT or even here looking for the keys and stuff, then whatever. It's not really that much of a saver. Missed. Ooh. That's not boding well. I think that forces the big key to be vanilla, which is unfortunate. That makes it more likely for me to want to open up the big chest. Because that could have a key in it at that point. And I'm not going to want to skip it. Wow, it actually worked. Cool. I always like it when a strat actually comes off and does what it's supposed to do. Alright. Let's see if this quick check pays off. Alright. It did not, but I didn't want to take the risk. It was really a 50-50 chance of that being a small key. Because if you don't have one coming up here, there's either got to be one there or in the crystal roller room in order to advance. So I didn't want to come backwards if I was wrong. So I think that's still the right call. We just lost the 50-50, but that's okay. There's also a small chance that they were both keys, so then we could have skipped Laser Bridge, but that was going to be really wishful thinking. cool. I forgot, you could dash along the rail or something. Alright, that's fine. Excuse me. Jerk. Alright. We get about a 130 entry in the GT. That's not bad. About a 129, really. I'm sure there's a couple people done with this, because they save the time by not doing pod. And I'm sure there's things that I could have done to be a little bit more efficient, but this isn't going too bad. Let's just hope for a not too deeply buried big key in here. And then I'll have a decent time. The powder, that's some nice safety for the climb. Oh, well, more than likely someone's going to get their sword there anyway, unless the big key's right here in Hope Room, then they might not get it. Nope. More than likely, people are at least going to have Tempered. Helps to actually hit it. What a garbage room. Alright. Alright, is randomizer room the answer, please? Please? Yes. I don't know why I'm checking these. There's nothing here that's gonna help. I think it's just a habit thing. Alright, let's go. Actually, the one thing that would have helped was half magic, but whatever. At this point, we're not going to worry about it. Oh, for God's sakes, get in the path of my arrow. That was also decent. Alright, decent gauntlet. Way too early. Aw, he went left. Alright, let's just get the sword swipe. Nice magic. Aw, I didn't turn. Here we go. Ah! He came right for me, and I wasn't sure if he would turn or not. That's so annoying. There. You get what you deserve. What? Alright, I'll take the single. Alright, that's better. Double. That's 3. 4. 5. Alright, not my favorite Aga 2 fight, but it's over. Let's take a look at the race room. 2 people finished. Five, 6. Nice position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're through round 2. Nah, I'm gonna miss. Alright. Bastard. Alright. Alright, not my favorite fight there at the end, but we got him. Alright, finished in 3rd place with a 1:39:50 official time. That's behind a 1:23:31 first place and a 1:32:18 second. So we still got 3 people who are running this thing. So not bad. Alright, well, here's what I'm going to do. I want to get more coffee, and so I'm going to let the credits play out, and then I'm going to cut from here, and I don't know, maybe I'll be on later. We'll see. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.